It has been a while. I have no excuse. I was lazy, I guess. But I am making up for it with a coral order today. You can join me for the unboxing. I've already started acclimating them in the tank, but there's some still in the box, but we have some stunning corals. And don't worry, I will show you all of them. I reset what happened since my last video. I reset the coral tank, so I just drained it, cleaned it, all the sump and everything, which, you know, started everything again. So I went through a bit of an ugly phase and still going through it with a bit of cyanobacteria. It's more of an annoyance than it is anything bad. It just makes the corals look a bit ugly, but you know, a turkey baster and some filtration, and it's going away pretty quickly. The QT systems are doing very well. There's a pufferfish in there that I just found, just coming back from the airport, that decided to jump out, so let that be known, pufferfish jump out. I'm hoping he recovers. He's sitting on the surface at the moment, but it's better than him being crispy dead, so he got lucky there. One next job for everything is to get all these tanks here lids. So I don't like when fish jump out. It's a cruel way to die. But the coral order, we've had a few. We got cleaned out a few times, which is good. It's new for the business to start growing, and it's hitting that steady incline, which I'm enjoying. The main display, my tank, that I've had issues with, I've caught up on them now, and corals are growing fantastically. I have SBS that are growing like they were when it was happening. I'm out of alkalinity solution. I went through like 10 liters because there's 3 coral tanks, you know. Thinking of switching everything to Calquaster if I can. I want a continuous doser, and I've got the Ecotech Versa on my main tank, but I don't want to be spending like $500–600 per pump for every tank in here if I can help it. So if any of you have a recommendation for a continuous doser pump that I can use for Calquaster that is a bit cheaper, let me know and I'll check it out. What else has happened? Turn that on for you. Oh, rotifers are going amazing. By the way, the best coral food ever, rotifers mixed with phytoplankton. Makes everything so nice. So I've been doing that. That's been good. Daphnia, I've got freshwater Daphnia. Surprisingly, quite good for getting certain species to eat. Blackworms are going well. Copepods are going well. I've given up on brine for the time being. It's very cold at the moment in North Queensland, surprisingly, outside. Like, the water gets to like 15 degrees, and I don't want to throw a heater in there because the heaters that I have are terrible. So I'm going to give it a week or two, and then I'm going to start a culture again, because it was alive and it was surviving for ages, but it wasn't growing because metabolism or something. And I want to set up a whole thing. I want to get a sump system and proper filtration, maybe a canister filter for the brine shrimp. I don't know, brine shrimp, I seem to get them to a point and then they just crash. And I'm almost certain it's just because lack of filtration. Because it's really hard to do filtration for them, because whatever you put in the tank that is moving water or sucking things up, it could suck up the brine and then kill them, you know, in the filter. So I found, yeah, it's just trying to find something that doesn't do that. Sponge filters with it connected to an airline, they seem to work well. So I might just like put 30 of them in the tank. No, but yeah, so this is a new coral supplier actually. They're new around, like they haven't been around long, and they're new to me as well. So, but they've been really good with the process. They've pretty much took me along every step of the way, choosing corals, sending me photos of what I'm gonna order, and just looking at in the bags at the moment. God, they're good quality. So I'm very happy with these guys. But let's get down bagging. I hope you enjoyed that little that new little intro I did there. This is an Acropora. I can sometimes tell which ones they are, but not in this case. I don't know, I should just angle you guys down a bit, shouldn't I? There we go. Yeah, anyway, that's an Acropora. They send them on these styrofoam plates sometimes, which I do appreciate because it keeps them floating and there's less chance that they'll pop the bag. Sorry, the lighting's gonna be a bit wacky because it's very bright. Bear with me. Got our scissors. Undo this. There we go. We have ourselves a little. Oh gosh, that was a very nice A can right there. You can't see. Hold on, let me try and got another big acro here. It's exciting. You know, what would probably help with this filming is putting my orange filter on, but that's effort. I'm sure you guys are happy to deal with it for just a second. This is actually a coral I do know, an Acropora species. This Acropora is Acropora microclados, or strawberry shortcake. This one in particular is going in my tank. I lost my strawberry shortcake in the great death of my tank. It wasn't a great death. I didn't lose much, but things were unhappy. There, now you can see my face. Oh, I had a few viewers from the surprisingly from the US, so hello to you. Thank you for checking out my channel, and you get a good bit of a glimpse of the Australian corals. I guess I should explain what Australian corals, what it's like to be a reefer in Australia, because you usually see what it's like to be a reefer in the UK or anything like that. This is a very nice acan as well. So being a reefer in Australia means all your coral is from Australian waters, which can be good. I mean, if there's an ocean that you want to have your corals from, it's Australia. Yeah, we have the Great Barrier Reef. But in saying that, it does mean we miss out on a few fancy things. This is a very bright green gonny. It's going to be stunning. You miss out on some of the like Indo gold torches, for example. The Aussie gold torches are much shorter stemmed, thicker torches. I have yet to see an Aussie gold torch that is a the thin stringy torch, which I'm not sure if they're different species. I don't think they are, but I think it's just population genetics. But Indonesia has all of those, and they definitely look more interesting when they're big, flowing in the tank. Like, our torches are just as bright, but they're not that stringy. We do get a lot of these, which are Duncans. These Duncans, Australian Duncans just win, I think. They're just so green and just pretty. So as to continue with, there's definitely gonna be a lot of people out there who I'd think would be disappointed coming to Australia, if you're a reefer from the US and you start living in Australia, because there's just certain things you won't get, but that admittedly a lot of the stuff we get is quite fantastic. And we still get fish from overseas. We can import fish, we just can't import coral or inverts. Like, the funniest thing is we can't get emerald crabs, so Australia has a big issue with bubble algae, I've noticed. I decided to boost you guys up again so you can at least see me, because can't really see the coral at the moment anyway. That was the wrong time for my doser to start dosing in alkalinity. Now there's just alkalinity dust everywhere because the flow is off and it hasn't mixed in. One thing about Australia is we have the best gonnies, just no doubt about it. And after I learned how to keep them, they've quickly become one of my favorite corals. They're probably my second favorite group of corals. behind Acropora because I love Acropora. This right here is a glitter gonny. Probably can't see. It's a green glitter gonny, and I'll definitely show it to you once it's open. But they're absolutely stunning. And just in general, all of Australia's gonnies, I think most of the world's gonnies that are considered high-end come from Australia, so I could be wrong on that. This is a big, nice hammer coral. I know, get some ASMR snips, just... Ah! Didn't almost drop the coral. I ordered a lot of hammers. Another Duncan. I mean, like, I definitely want to hear your opinions on Australian corals from overseas. If you guys know that, you know, you have a coral in your tank that is Australian. Because a vast majority of corals in Australia get sent overseas. Obviously, much higher demand over there. There's a lot less of us here. Ironically, but man, some of these acans are insane. Like when you see them, it's gonna be. Oh, another update. We have shipping for corals now. Fish not far behind, like fish basically now as well. I just need to get a few bits and bobs. Shipping is kind of expensive at the moment. Because it is unbelievably difficult to get styrofoam boxes that are small. And not only that, ones that are like airport grade or something like that, depending on what the necessity is for it. Necessity. But either way, that is exciting. We have, we do in fact have shipping now. So any of you other guys who are seeing something you like in these videos or on the website, just know that we do have shipping to New South Wales and Victoria, I'm sure. I don't know why you would want to buy corals from me down in Victoria. You have some fantastic people down there. But yeah, I can go pretty much everywhere. The only place I can't go is Western Australia. Sending corals to Western Australia is like sending corals overseas, because their reef that they have is separate from the Great Barrier Reef, and they just want to protect it. Because, yeah, you don't want to be throwing invasive species over there, you know, that are from the other side of the continent. That was a crash. This just fell. I'm fine. I know you were so worried. These are some fuzzy Rhodactis. I don't mind some fuzzy Rhodactis. I think that's all the updates. So I'm just going to pause you now and finish unbagging all of this. And then my new macaw has decided to join us. So I'm going to, yeah, finish unbagging all this and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I am awkwardly... Apparently she agrees. I am just awkward. Awkward in holding my orange filter over the lens here. So this is the cyano I'm talking about. It's just stringy and annoying. I think I might just chemi-clean it. Just to pass it on so it's not irritating me as much. But these corals, fantastic. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, the SBS, they were actually really, really nice about it. The SBS, they were a bit worried, like, oh, it's not ultra grade or super, super mega amazing. So, you know, look at that. The cyano, because it's blowing around in the current, has just attached itself to this new coral. Like, it hasn't had time to grow, but that's just... Ugh. Yeah, I think it's time for some chemi-clean. But yeah, they were so worried. They were like, oh, it's not ultra grade, which is what you're after. It's like, yeah, I'm after ultra grade, but like this stuff here is just fine. That Acropora microclados, I have a few of them. The strawberry shortcake, absolutely stunning. These logos, very nice. These hammers will open up to be very nice. That's the glitter Gonny. You can kind of see it's glittery there, but it hasn't opened up yet. Oh, we have some, and one down there. Some of these fantastic full green toadstools where they're just full green. Nice pink Goniopora. Some pink acans. We have a Scully over here as well. So actually this is just one order. I'm getting another one tomorrow, funnily enough. So I'll actually show you what these all look like neatened up. Like I haven't neatened them up and put them in their spot yet. So I'll show you what all that looks like tomorrow when I get that next order. And yeah, they'll be on the website soon. All the animals want to join in on this video. What's wrong, Dozy? So yeah, just keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy reefing.